friends, welcome to my channel Bio-Knowledge with Dhanashree. Today our topic is gene, allele and locus. Okay, so gene, what do you mean by gene? Gene is a sequence of DNA that either specifies a functional RNA or structural RNA. Means functional RNA means it will code for some protein. How? By the mRNA. Or structural protein means tRNA and RNA. Okay, these three are involved in protein synthesis. So ultimately, gene will code for DNA. Gene is a sequence of DNA that will code for protein. Okay, it is a unit of genetic information or unit of heredity. Okay, so it's a sequence of DNA as I told you. Okay, it's a sequence of DNA. This is DNA. Okay, deoxyribonucleotides. Okay, this is a sequence of DNA that will code for protein. This is a gene. Okay, that will code for protein. Okay, any structural protein or functional like structural RNA or rRNA. Okay, that will these three will be involved in protein formation. So gene is a sequence of DNA. Okay, that will code for protein. So how you can represent on a chromosome? Suppose this is a chromosome. Okay, this is gene. Okay, it's a sequence of DNA. Okay, chromosome made up of what? DNA and histone proteins. Okay, so it's a sequence of DNA molecule. It's a sequence of DNA molecule. Okay, that is called as a gene. It will code for any protein. Okay, so now we will see alleles. So alleles are what? Alleles are defined as alternative forms of gene that control same primary character. Okay, on the chromosome, okay, this is a gene. Okay, so the alleles are defined as alternative forms of gene. So this is gene. Yes. So how you can define allele? So these are the alleles. You can say that control the primary character, same primary character. We suppose if we take example, for example, eye color. Okay, eye color in humans. Okay, so here eye color may be brown or black. Okay, so here what it will happen, like if the gene will have the same primary character, means eye color. Primary character is eye color. Okay, it's a primary character. These are the alternative forms of that eye color, brown or black. So here this is important. Okay, this is called as allele. Means alleles are alternative forms of gene. Okay, alternative means available as another possibility. Okay, possible way is brown or black. Suppose if we denote by capital B and this will be B. So in the next generation, this capital will be expressed or this small b will be expressed. Okay, based on the crossing over. So here that is called as allele. Alleles are defined as alternative forms of gene that control the same primary character. A primary character is eye color. Okay, the alternative forms are brown or black for the eye color. If we take the height, okay, tall or dwarf. So height is the primary character. Here these are the alternative forms of that gene. So tall or dwarf. If this is a for tall, the small t is for dwarf. Okay, so is a gene, same gene, okay, same primary character, but different alternative forms. Okay, different alternative forms are there. Okay, that will be for height, tall or dwarf. This is called as allele. So here this location is same. The gene location for the primary character is same. You cannot say this is for tall and this is for dwarf. No. On the same locus it will be found. Locus means what now? Locus means it's a location. Okay. Locus means it's a location. Okay. Location for what? Specific location of a gene. Specific location of gene. That is called as locus. Okay. Now you understand locus. It's a location. Locus means location. LL. We can remember like that. Okay. LL. Locus, location. Okay. So location, specific location of a gene. That is called as a locus. So again, we'll go into the allele. Okay, allele, it is also called as allelomorph. You can pronounce it as a allelomorph. or you can simply say as a allele. Okay, so if a genetic locus is represented by a single allele, then it is called as a monoallelic. Okay, now we'll see monoallelic. So monoallelic means what? If a genetic locus is represented by a single allele, then it is called as a monoallelic gene. Here this gene, okay, different forms, alleles, capital A and small a. So it is represented by only single you can say single allele, then it is called as monoallelic. This is called as mono means one. Okay, or I have written or means this one or that one, only one, monoallelic. If a gene is represented by a single allele, then it is called as a monoallelic gene. If it is diallelic means what? Both. Okay, capital A, small a, capital N, small a, and means this one and that one. So it is called as a diallelic. If a genetic locus, okay, if a genetic locus, this is a locus. Okay, if a genetic locus is represented by, okay, two alleles, then it is called as a diallelic, or it is called as a diallelism. Okay, and the gene is called as diallelic gene. Okay, this is monoallelism, but the gene is called as monoallelic gene. The gene is called as diallelic gene, and the process is called as diallelism. Okay, in a human, okay, that more than two alleles can't be represented. Okay, two allele, then the condition is called as diallelism. Okay, but more than two, it will called as a multiple allelism. It is called as multiple allelism. Okay, that multiple allelism can be found in a one single person. Okay, that can be studied in population. Why? Because on genes, two alleles will be formed. Okay, only this is a possibility, one or two. Okay, more than that can't be found. We can study this multiple allelic condition in population. Okay, and the state is called as multiple allelic locus. So now next one, phenotype and genotype. Okay, phenotype means what? It's a morphological appearance of a character. Okay, like I have told, for height it may be tall or dwarf. Okay, this is a morphological appearance of a character. Okay, and the genotype, genetic constitution of an individual for one or more character. Like genetic constitution may be that's capital T or small t. Okay, it's a genetic constitution. It's a gene. Okay, it's allele. It is one gene, but the alleles are two. Okay, this capital T and T. The genotype, genetic constitution of an individual for one or more character. One character or more character. This is a genetic constitution. Genes present in that, alleles. Okay, that is called as a genotype. The next one is dominant allele or dominant phenotype. Dominant means the allele that is capable of expressing its phenotype in presence of alternative allele. Okay, that is dominant, means which is expressed, that is called as dominant. Okay, phenotype expressed by it is called as dominant phenotype. Okay, dominant allele means which is expressed, that is called as dominant allele, and the phenotype is called as dominant phenotype. Suppose here it is it can be expressed in homo and hetero condition. Suppose this is it's a gene. Okay, it's a for height, T and T. These are the alleles. Okay, so these are the alleles. So it for height. Yes. So you can if TT and TT. Okay, this will be expressed. Okay, this will be expressed. That condition, this condition is called as homo, and this condition is called as hetero. Hetero means different genes. Okay, but the dominant gene, that capital T, will be expressed. Okay, that is called as dominant allele. And the next, recessive allele and recessive phenotype. Allele whose phenotype is masked in the presence of alternative allele, or it's called as a recessive allele or recessive phenotype. Means that is masked. See here you can see capital T and small t, but the only capital T is expressed, that is called as dominant allele. But the small t is not expressed, that is called as a recessive one. So this is all about the gene, allele and locus. Okay, so allele is a different form of gene. Okay, it's on and the locus will be same. So this is a locus, location of that gene, and these are the different forms of that gene, that is called as a allele. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned to BioKnowledge for further videos. Thank you.